World of Warplanes. So we're doing another welcome to video today, this time about obviously World of Warplanes. Now anyone who's played World of Tanks will be familiar with, or have heard of World of Tanks, will be familiar with the idea. Essentially it's a online, I think it's like 5 versus 5 or 8 versus 8 or possibly 16 versus 16 in some of the bigger battles. Online battleground, team battle. You start with some tier 1 planes, which you can upgrade by buying new parts. You can buy higher levels, so higher tier planes to fly into combat. And yeah, you upgrade your crew members, give them skills. It's kind of like, I suppose, Battlefield has all those kind of similar ideas when you unlock extra stuff. Same thing, you unlock weapons, you unlock engines, you unlock better planes, you unlock skills for your crew members that make it easier for you to kill people. But at the end of the day, it is a skill-based shooter game. Now, to, I suppose, run through for those who are unfamiliar with the game, a few details about it. So it's free to play. It's made by, I think the company calls themselves Wargaming.net, that look after World of Warplanes, World of Tanks, and the upcoming World of Warships, I think it's called. You can buy a premium account, and as you can see, it gives you extra credits and extra experience. You can buy it with gold. So I've got 425 gold. 3 days is what I can afford with that. To work out how much gold costs, I will tell you. Just to give you all the information, I'm just logging onto my account now. It's opening the gold purchasing page. So yeah, wargaming.net. So gold. So 2,000 gold and why are you giving me extra questions? So 2,000 gold and 2 million currency, I think. Yeah, costs you $36 Australian. Yeah, basically if you just wanted 1,000 gold and it gives you 16 days of premium right off the bat, it's $17. So let's go back to looking here. So 12 months is 24,000 gold. So, or 1 month, actually 1 month is an easy thing. 1 month is 2,500. So if you wanted to basically get premium on a monthly basis, it would cost you about $50 a month or thereabouts, or about $45 a month. So that's really expensive. If you went for playing 6 monthly, you could do 6 monthly for close on $100 for 6 months. It's like 100, and it'd work out to be about 130 for 6 months. So that's $260 a year. So yeah, I suppose if you're paying 6 monthly or yearly, it might come down to around the 10 to 15 bucks a month that we're used to. But if you're paying by the month, it costs you basically double. Now you do earn gold in the game as well, so don't panic. So we'll run through the currencies. Currencies can be used, so experience, currency, and gold are the 3 things that you've got. So let's run through each thing and we'll see what you can kind of spend things on. So this is your hangar. This shows all the planes that I've got. So I've got all the tier 1 planes, I think all of them, and 1 tier 2 plane. I also can buy extra slots for 300 gold. 300 gold per hangar slot at the moment. It may go up when you have more and more hangar slots, I don't know. But my next one cost me 300 gold. You can purchase aircraft. So these are obviously the big purchases. So we'll try and start from here. So aircraft can be purchased by researching them. So I can research this tier 3 fighter for 33,000 currency, so it's the silver, which I've got 20,000, so I could almost research that. I could research some tier 2 planes, like a fair few tier 2 planes. I could probably unlock most of the tier 2 planes if I wanted to. If I want to buy a tier 4, 5 or 6 plane, it appears that they are all gold. So that's gold. Yeah, that's gold. Yeah, it looks like they're all gold. Let's get that away. Yeah, so expensive. These are other things you can purchase. Belts. So there are belts of ammo. So different types of ammo. Armor piercing, incendiary. Standard ammo is all I've got at the moment. And these all cost currency. So are they getting better and better? I'm confused. Oh, so it's different. Yeah, look, 20 mil, 23 mil. And then again, the more expensive stuff. Oh, the more expensive stuff is gold or currency so far. Gold or currency. Okay, cool, yeah. So even the top stuff, it's like 30 gold a belt, but you can buy it with 12,000 currency. I keep doing this. It's because my joystick's in the way of the screen as well. Bombs and rockets. There's all your bombs. So same idea. That's all your bombs that you can purchase. Bombs are only for bombing ground targets. I don't know if there's any use for them against other opponents. Equipment. So what's this? Oh, so these are like boosts, I think. Does it say how long it lasts for? 50% to crew resistance. So these are like upgrades. So you can buy upgrades for your aircraft. And you could probably only add like 1 or 2. We'll find out soon enough. These are all your upgrades. They can cost up to 500,000 currency, or just over 500,000 for the top stuff. That's equipment and consumables. These will be the short-term ones. So yeah, like 5% to full engine power. You know, that'll only last for 1 battle. Yeah. So yeah, so that's interesting. Okay, so that's your consumables. So you can also sell stuff. So I could sell, like the tier 1s are worth nothing, but I could sell my tier 2 if I wanted to for 1,700. Cost me more than that, obviously. So that's aircraft. Let's go back to the hangar. You can also spend credits on your crew, but you can also earn things just by playing anyway. So that's how much experience is required, like flight experience is required for me to get the next skill. So after mastering a skill, I can take one of those benefits. When you start off, like flying a particular plane, so using a particular crew member, you have to go through these or buy them, and it costs 400 gold to buy. It's 100%. It's easier to just play until you reach 100%. What else have we got? So service. So servicing is doing your repairs. So repairs is all done by credits. Same with resupplying your ammo. These don't cost anything, I don't think, because they're just standard. But if I wanted to change to better ammo, I certainly could. Based on how terrible my aim is, it's probably a bad idea. I have started to get a little bit better, and I do play with the joystick. Joystick in game, I'll show you when we get there, but joystick in game is a bit funny. So that's service. So here's your upgrade section. So for this particular plane, I could buy a better frame for 170 experience. So up there I've got enough. 170 experience. Or a engine for 105. If I get the better frame, I can buy a better gun. You can see it. Oh, well, it increases my hit points and firepower, but reduces my airspeed and maneuverability. Which, yeah. and the better engine obviously will increase my airspeed, drop my maneuverability. So these are my upgrades. Anything outside of this tree, and there you go, 3 equipment slots. Anything outside of this tree then goes on to another plane. So like this is the I-5, right? That's the I-5 IBIS. Airframe I-5, airframe I-5 BIS, so that's like the next one, which is tier 2. If I wanted to go, okay, I want a better weapon of this type of machine gun, it'll go onto the TSH2. So it brings me up this tech tree screen now to go, oh, well that's actually for the TSH2, different aircraft. That's the machine gun that it gets. These are all the stuff, like all the things that you can put on it. It's got a rear gun as well, which is cool. But I'd have to research it to have that plane. So if we go back to our hangar, so that covers, I suppose, everything on this screen that you can buy. Paint shop, I think paint shop does cost as well, from memory. So let's just pop back there. So select to pick color scheme. Let's pick the marine paint scheme. Yeah, see, 20 gold, that would cost me. Oh, if I want it forever. Right, winter. Yeah. That's kind of cool though that you can do that. And you pick one for each map type, you know. So that's kind of cool. Nose art. Oh yeah. That costs 15, so you can do all that kind of customizing. I'm not going to. I don't want to. No, I don't want to spend 55 gold on paint. The crew I've already looked at. The barracks. You know, you can get a larger barracks if I end up with a whole bunch of extra crew members, which, to be honest with you, I'm not even entirely sure how we end up with extra crew members. I think we hire people as we, I can send him to the barracks, okay. That's fine. And then lastly is the tech tree, in terms of what you can spend your money on. So I tend to like the USSR planes at the moment. I don't know why, I just do. I did fly a bit with the American plane. I mean, they're all have their own quirks and stuff like that. They've got, you know, this one I particularly like the design of. I like these kind of short nose planes. I don't know if that's the right term for it, short nose, but I like the kind of stubby little planes. They're cool. So yeah, we might give the American plane a go because it's my highest tier. So let's go to the tech tree. So go to the tech tree, so you choose the country that you're working, you know, through. So China's only got 2 planes. The UK probably have the Spitfire somewhere. There's the Mustang. There's the Spitfire. Those are, I suppose, the ones that most people have heard of to some extent. So there's like a few levels of Spitfire, and then you get like jets and stuff like that, the high level stuff. So like the Swift. Right, the Supermarine Swift, that's a, you know, jet. Like the Spitfire, what's that, 14? Yeah. So that's kind of like a tier, what's that tier? Tier 8. Japan, so they'll have the Type 91, yeah, that's fairly well known. The Zeros, again, that's the well-known Japanese plane. Germany will, I'm sure, have a Messerschmitt somewhere, which is, I think their code is ME. There you go, ME209, the Messerschmitt. So all the kind of well-known planes are here. You've got some that are only available to premium accounts. Fighters, heavy fighters. What's the other one you've got? Attack craft, I think they call it. Where are they? Fighters, heavy attack aircraft. So attack aircraft are a little bit less maneuverable as well. So these are the USSR, these are the Russian planes. I don't know if the Russians had any particularly well known. Oh yeah, the ILs, I guess the Ilyushin, I think, are fairly well known, but I don't think they had much that everyone was like, oh yeah, you know, like everyone knows the Spitfire. And then USA's got the P-51s, which is the Mustang, the North American Mustangs, Curtis, the Grumman, which is what I'm flying at the moment, Brewsters. So yeah, lots of cool planes. I like the F4U actually. That's one of my favorite planes, which I'll have to work my way towards at tier 6. Yeah. So yeah, there's I suppose what you're looking at. Oh yeah, there you go. It tells you fighters, lightweight, you know, vulnerable to anti-air, less tolerant to damage, not designed to attack ground targets. Heavy fighters, armed and durable, high airspeed, good rate of climb, low maneuverability, easily destroy attack aircraft and ground targets. Attack aircraft, highly durable, designed for destroying ground, can withstand anti-air better, have lower speed, worse maneuverability, very dangerous in a head-on attack. So that's the USA planes. So if I click on the tier 2 one, which is the plane that I'm in at the moment, you can see that I've bought the next engine up. I have got all my machine guns there. I could potentially up my airframe actually. I might do that. Let's see if I can purchase and mount. There we go. And then can I afford this one? Yeah. Oh no, that'll bump me up into tier 3. I don't want to do that. So there you go, I'm in tier 2. I'm in the top of tier 2 as best as I can tell with this particular plane now. So on the F2F, I've got the F2F 1 airframe. Nice. Alright, so that gives you a rough idea, and that has... yeah. It weighs less, it's got better airspeed, better maneuverability. So let's go back to the hangar. We're just going to do a battle against bots, because if I try and play it online, it's going to really struggle with my internet here. The other two things I just wanted to run through to let you know as well. Oh, there's my username if you wanted to add me, Albrecht. Feel free to add me for friends for World of Tanks, World of Warplanes. Specials and missions. So specials are special missions, obviously. So in this case, well, it's called a mission, but basically it's a discount on purchasing things. So yeah, if I wanted to buy a Focke-Wulf or the is that the Iliac or whatever it's called, they're on discount. See, 50% off. Wow, everything's on sale. All of our planes must go. Missions are things that you can complete to get bonuses. So for example, this one here, destroy 10 enemy ground targets in battles against bots. They'll give me 10,000 currency, which is really good, and 200 experience. So that's very reasonable, you know. So yeah, these are basically all the bonus stuff that you can get. You know, destroy 25 USSR attack aircraft of the enemy in battles flying the required aircraft. You'll get some pneumatic restarters, so you can earn like all of the, well, pretty much all of the stuff in the game. The only thing is there's a couple of planes, as I said, that are locked to premium only, and it's a lot harder to earn things, obviously, compared to just buying them. So I'm going to try and get into a bot battle. It will take a little while whilst it waits for people to join, and then I believe it will just launch. Now, yeah, like I was saying, the joystick. So you'll notice when I'm, well, actually, you won't notice when I'm playing because you can't see my joystick. I don't have a joystick cam yet. If you would be interested in seeing the joystick, ignore the innuendo. If you'd be interested in seeing the gamepad or any kind of peripheral that I'm using when I'm playing games, then yeah, best thing to do is to donate towards the stream. The donation bar is at the top. Our current goal is to replace this headset with something much better, so that you'll A, be able to get better sound, and B, won't see this doing this all the time when I'm playing the game and looking everywhere. It's much more annoying for me than it is for you. So yeah, you know, if you don't want me to be annoyed, give me money. But yeah, it'll get replaced either way. Whether we reach the donation thing or not, sooner or later I will replace it, of course. Oh yeah, so it gives you a few tips to say, you know, some of them are pretty obvious, like, well yeah, boosting. So if you go above full throttle, it boosts your engine. You can only do it for a short amount of time and then it will overheat. Use altitude to your advantage. You know, dive or ambush. Attack enemy aircraft that are following your allies. That's, you know, fairly reasonable. Right. The target window shows how your aircraft compares. Alright, so, yeah, I was saying with the joystick, and when you play it, it'll feel like there's a little bit of a delay. But there is actually not. I'm just going to quickly adjust the volume, because that is much too loud. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, so it'll feel like when you first play that it's unresponsive. If you're not used to the game, it does take a little bit to get used to it. It takes precise movements of the joystick to control the plane well. Although this is being very twitchy. But yeah, basically, like if I go up, see, it takes a little while before it seems to do anything. But the flaps move like, oh, oh, you know what it is as well? Lag. Even though I'm fighting bots, I didn't expect that. That's gonna make this very hard. There he is. Pull up. Yeah, this is making it very, very hard to control. Oh, it's going to return me straight to the hangar. Oh, that's a shame. I want to show you something better than me crashing into the water. We'll try that again. And hopefully get a bit of a better run. But yeah, it seems even in the bot matches, lag is causing me issues. So Australian internet is not that great, unfortunately, and that appears to be a big part of what affects playing this game with a joystick. Apparently, it's better with a mouse. I haven't tried it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, it's an aeroplane game. I have a Logitech as if I'm not going to use the joystick. So that's probably one of the biggest disadvantages of it, which when you compare it to World of Tanks is very, very smooth. So yeah, it seems a bit odd to me, you know. But again, I'm playing on the US servers, perhaps. I don't know if there are Asia Pacific servers for World of Warplanes. I know there are for World of Tanks. And I do play on the Asia Pacific for World of Tanks, so perhaps that's half of my problem. I mean, I'll get back to you in the comments, just to see, you know, if I've been able to find any other benefits. Oh yeah, so M will show you a map, so see, that's where we are. This is the map that we're fighting over. Our enemies will obviously be up there somewhere. But in terms of graphics, as soon as I'm moving the joystick, the flaps are moving. It just seems to take a little while to respond. That being said, when I pull the trigger, it's like, I'll show you, I'll tell you when I pull it. Fire. So that took a while before it responded. But yeah, I think it's definitely lag causing us some difficulty here, which is obviously really frustrating. So we're just going to go with very small, precise movements. So I've got enemy contacts. We'll go for these ones to the right. Let's get this one here in the back here. Yeah, that's bloody useless. So I'm under anti-aircraft fire. So maybe Oh jeez. Yeah. Let's get out of here. And I reckon the solution is to do some dive bombing of the oh, let's get this guy first. Ah. Let's boost up into the sky, shall we? Get out of the way. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. I'm getting let's see about getting rid of this guy here. Oh, I'm under attack. I don't really have the precision to do anything. Oh, okay, he's already dead. To do anything about it. Alright, let's go this guy, shall we? He reckons he can get away. Yeah, this is basically unplayable even against bots. Which is a real disappointment. Like, you'd think that bots would not be running on the server. That doesn't make any sense. I think, oh, I guess there's a couple of other players in here, but I don't know if they're computer controlled or... Yeah, even so, any amount of lag makes it almost impossible, because the thing is, like, by the time you're trying to line up your shots, like, the guy's already gone. Jesus Christ. This is gonna look like I'm the worst shot in the world. Hey. Well. Flying at me. I must have a rear gun of this guy. Whoa! Last enemy aircraft. See if I can hit something. Oh well, someone else got him. Whatever. So despite the lag, that is World of Warplanes. Yeah, as soon as I try and play it without streaming, the lag is a lot better, but a bit of delay between control inputs and actual movement, which is really disappointing. In an aircraft game, it makes it really hard to control your aircraft. When you're like pulling up, you're like pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, nothing's happening. Here's your target, and you're going pull up, 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 and then it starts pulling up, and you're like stop. Oh, okay, push down. Right, it's just, you know, it's pointless. So yeah, which is a real shame because yeah, like there's much better ways to handle lag. Anyway, so I got some mission progress. Destroyed 10 enemy aircraft. So I got one, which is okay. And if I complete that, I get 10,000 credits, which I've only got 16,000, so that's not too bad, and 200 experience, which again I've only got 292. So that's pretty good. It's like add an extra third for killing 10 enemy planes. It's okay. But yeah, that's it. I recommend you give it a go. I mean, it's free to play. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about it. We've had a look at the planes. The graphics are quite nice. Details are, yeah, like, I mean, can't see the rivets, but it's pretty, like, that's still, you know, pretty good. Performance wise, yeah, runs really well on my rig. I've had lesser systems in the past that I've been able to run it well and still have it look really good. Obviously, lag's not handled fantastically, which, you know, playing from Australia can be problematic. We don't have the best internet connections here. Um, yeah, beyond that, yeah, give it a go, see how you like it, and yeah, feel free to add me. As I said, username's Albrecht. I wonder if there's a way I can change that to Albrecht GS, but username's Albrecht, so feel free to add me to any friends list. You can assemble flight, which is essentially like having a group kind of thing, so you can add people to your contacts, and that's where you'd be able to add me and fly with me if you want to carry the game while I shoot off into the sunset. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was good to do another welcome to video. And yeah, if you've got any questions or if you've got any other games that you want me to do a welcome to for, I probably will do one for World of Tanks as well, just for the sake of posterity. I'm gonna have to look up which one I'm after of those two words. But yeah, I'll do World of Tanks as well. But if there's anything that you want to see, drop me a message on Twitch or on Steam or on YouTube, and yeah, we'll have a look. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night. Bye.